I think MaNa, the Polish champion, Polish runner-up, is going to do it.
Yeah, he's indeed the runner-up. That was from the Blizzard Championship Series. Quite recently in Poland, was 2 or 3 weeks ago. Nurcho managed to win. MaNa took second place, but MaNa is qualified for the European Championships as well. That's going to be a sick tournament, man.
Man, Nurcho just wins everything in Europe these days. Have you noticed this?
Yes, I have noticed it.
Every single European Cup online is just Nurcho.
Yeah. Just today again, yesterday, the Fnatic Raid call. You've seen it? Oh, you didn't know?
No, thanks for the spoilers.
No, the Fnatic Raid call invitation, as we already said, after the semifinals will most likely be Nurcho Cast final, and it was Nurcho 1-3-0.
Wow.
Yeah, Nurcho wins really a lot.
It's really funny too, because he said recently that he's not playing as much, he's spending more time studying.
Whenever someone says he's not playing as much, I think he's actually playing really a lot. And whenever some pro player, at least in the foreign scene, says, I'm going to practice really a lot, then he doesn't do it.
Except Nurcho has been playing, like, when he has been playing, he's been playing Diablo. Like, he's got like 2 level 60 characters in Diablo.
Yeah, but
it takes like a week of playing to get there.
But I mean, Nurcho played always a lot. Nurcho has always been one of the most active players around. Anyway, Ben, regarding the first question, I do think that MaNa is going to take this series as well. I put MaNa as my prediction, and MaNa has to win this. MaNa was one of our Season 2 finalists, even though he lost in the first round at the offline finals against Moro. He played fantastic, and it's just weird to see MaNa at the bottom of his division. Oh my god, he's going for 1 gate Nexus with no gas, and he's playing against a double Rex opening over here from Rain.
Yep, I think this is going to be an SCV pull.
Oh my god, that's going to be a 3rd Rex as well. That's crazy.
Do
you think MaNa will ever scout this?
Nope. I don't think he'll scout it, and I'm pretty sure that this game is doomed to end quickly. Like, I really don't think that MaNa has... Well, okay. If MaNa gets a sentry out and he sacks his natural, he can maybe hold. But he's not going to have warp gate, so he's not going to be able to warp in extra sentries, so...
He's going to spot the Marine, so he knows that one Marine is... Oh, he's going to see the SCV, man. The SCV came from the right side. Doesn't that trigger anything, MaNa? MaNa's going to see no command center. Why isn't SCV going from the right side back to my base?
He's stuck. He'll never leave.
But he's...
California. No gas.
If he's super good.
Come on, MaNa. Put it together, bro. Pro tip. Not pro tip, but a little factoid about MaNa. He always brings a bag of candy to lands.
MaNa did chrono boost out his Zealot straight away, Benz, and he's probably going to follow it up with a Stalker, and we all know how nice it is to micro Stalkers. Oh, no. No, this is so unlucky,
Are you
man.
kidding me right now? Look at this probe. He's just like, oop, nothing to see here, guys.
Oh my god.
1 Rax fast expand. Standard opening.
This is so unlucky. This almost can't be real. He's going to spot it right now, though, straight away.
He's also making a Stalker, so no sentry for force field.
Yeah, but I think that's okay. Actually, I don't mind it that much, man, because I don't think he would have been able to get the second sentry out in time. I think the Stalkers might be fine. How many Marines do we have on the map right now? It's 8 already. MaNa's going to need some exceptional micro. And he's going to need... Ooh, there's high ground vision because of the SCV. That's so smart from Rain.
This is looking so bad. MaNa's going to have to pull probes here, but I just don't know if there's any possibility. Stalker trying to focus down the Marines, but it's very difficult. Ooh, good control by MaNa.
Oh, no, not at all, man. The Stalker just got surrounded by SCV.
Yeah. The Stalker does get picked off. The probe's trying to click on minerals. I think he could
still maybe hold, man. He has so many probes over here. If he wouldn't have lost that Stalker, I would already say that it was a win for MaNa. But even now, I still think it might be possible.
That's pretty impressive. Probe's doing a good job of dealing damage and absorbing damage, and Rain GG's. Okay.
That happens, guys. That's professional StarCraft.
Okay. So the probes... You're right, the Stalker got surrounded, and that was not great control. But the way that MaNa sent the probes down to the natural was actually huge, because the probes did not get tangled up on SCVs. The probes only fought Marines. And that's astronomically big, because while the SCVs do a great job of absorbing damage, they're not that good at killing stuff, unless they do get a big surround like we saw. And with the Marines taken out of the equation, there's no more DPS, and with no more...
And I also think what was very important is that with this way, he kept all the SCVs far away from the bunker, because the bunker always poses a really big threat. Even though it was awkward placement, it was also good placement because it was in range of everything, but it was hard to repair that bunker or like actually get SCVs over there to repair it. But still, normally when you lose your Stalker like that, I don't think you're supposed to win it. So I'm not sure what Rain was doing over there, man.
Yeah,
I mean, his Rexes, he opens 3 Rex, but all of his Rexes are all the way on the other side of the map. So how much sense does it really make to make 3 Rex?
I don't know. Is it wrong to say that 8 Marines seems like very few Marines?
For 3 racks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't you normally go with like 10 or 12?
And they were not even 8 Marines. Yeah, I do think as well. Because when you have 8 Marines, as soon as like 2-3 Marines get picked off, then it's already going to get really hard to still micro against the Stalker. If you have a bigger amount of Marines, let's say 9 or 10, then every time all the Marines get a volley off on the Stalker, it's serious damage.
Yeah, taking mega damage.
Yeah.
That was a really weird, odd execution there by Rain. MaNa does a great job of holding, though. So well played, MaNa. Takes game number 1. That first game was brought to you guys by GameMinder, my favorite smartphone app on the planet. Kev, you know the GameMinder app allows you to set reminders for video game releases and North American Star League broadcasts?
I think I've heard that one before, yes.
Cool. We're going to play a short commercial, and then game number 2, MaNa versus Rain, when we get back.